Hello, Infused Transitions. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. I am so glad that you are here. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're happy that you have joined us. We hope that you like what you see and or hear and that you decide to become a part of our community. For those of you returning, thank you guys so much for being here and your continued support. For all of you, if it resonates with you, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would hit that like, subscribe, the notification bell, and sharing with anyone that you think may benefit from the readings and or the channel. This does help me. It helps our community, but it also goes much farther than that. It helps reaching others who could possibly benefit from the messages that come through. So as always, guys, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're wanting to know more about how I read or any other information, you can find that in the description box below, along with the disclaimers. These are the decks that I was called to bring forward for today. So let's see what messages come out, shall we? All decks have been pre-shuffled, but I do like to shuffle on camera. Just so that you can see that they've been shuffled. I hope everybody is doing well and you're looking forward to the weekend, whether it's because you have plans or you just are looking to enjoy some relaxation, some downtime, and anything in between, combinations thereof. I just hope you really have a fantastic weekend. All right. Why is that sticking out like that? Huh. Okay. All right. At Most High, what messages do we have for our Infused Transitions audience for today? All readings are timeless. Whenever you find this reading, it is the right reading and the right time for you. Oh, that's way too many. Way too many. We're not doing that. Thank you. I will show you what those are. I just want to get out. And children, health and healing. We have angels on the bottom of the deck. So just know that you are loved and that you have angelic support taking place for yourself. All right, first one that came out was shamanic initiations. Shamanic initiations. Second one out is children. Third one out is health and healing. Now, what I want to say, well, right off the bat, what I wanted to say was when I look at these two images, right? To me, it's like, okay, so this is about alternative avenues of health and healing, of a different approach, a different way of thinking and being, learning to come into harmony with nature. And then we have children right in the middle of that. It is bookended. The children card is bookended by this initiations and health and healing, both of which are very earthy, very, different approaches. Naturopath, homeopath, these are the different things that kind of come into my mind. Chiropractic care, massage therapy, energy healing, whatever that is for you. I am not recommending these. I am not a doctor. If you're looking for a professional or you're looking into answer some sort of a challenge maybe you're having with conceiving or something, this is not what this channel is about. You would find that in my disclaimers down below. I am not a professional. That you will need to go find a professional for that, okay? But it is telling me here that it's like looking at different approaches. And I just had to look at with the magnifying glass. So if you can see, there's a person in the background there, and I don't know if it'll go out of focus. To me, that looks like a minor. I'll put it that way. It doesn't look like an adult or a teen. I would say somewhere between the ages of 7 and 10, depending on, you know, the child and all that. I also feel like, and I'll show you this in a second, I also feel like there's a message in that. Like in the center here, there is the depiction of a human. Looks like they're dancing or something. I can't really make out what is on either side of them, but I don't know. There's something about carvings, something about something very ancient. I don't know. Again, can you see that? This can also be about something that's generational. Now, it doesn't have to mean that there's challenges in conceiving at all. This can also just be talking about, I just heard family traditions. Yeah, family traditions, ways of thinking and believing. Let's see what the Akashic Tarot has to say, okay? Let's see what the Akashic Tarot has to say. Because when you look at this, it's got the two sets of hands that are doing the heart shape around the infant, the infant's feet, right? This can be talking about protection. It can be talking about just passing down, right? Inheritances, if you will. Again, maybe there's things that need to be healed around that. All right. Let's look at the shamanic initiations first, please. Thank you. Queen of Scrolls. So the Queen of Scrolls, to me, this is talking about the divine feminine in again, scrolls. That's intellect, intuition, and we have like the very churchy like window there in the background. Again, this can be talking about wisdom and intellect of ancient teachings, ancient information. That's too many. Waterfall. So this could be like there's like an onslaught of emotion, and then it evens out, right? Then it becomes this calm, beautiful, tranquil pool. Let's get one more, and then we'll look more into that. Actually, we're going to go all the way through. The Master Artisan. And again, I'll do all those. So let's get the children. Okay. Wishes fulfilled. Okay. Sorry, got a little gnat floating around here. Persistence. That's funny. Persistence. That's what the gnat was telling me. Persistence. There's persistence. We do have wishes fulfilled, and then the gnat showed up, right? And persistence. Clearing the way. Which, again, we have that onslaught of all that stuff. It's clearing things away. Getting things out of the way so you can move on in your path and in your journey. And there is a couple here, a man and a woman. Doesn't have to be a man and a woman, so it's not about that. It's just, you know, it's about energies, and this can even be energies within the self of getting the masculine and the feminine balanced. Yeah, wow. It's very clear there's something very ancestral happening here, very generational. Let's get the health and healing, please. Let's get the health and healing, and then we'll break them all down. Let's get the health and healing, please. Thank you. Okay, if you want, you can fast forward. Oh, see, and then they brought it out. Okay, on track. Very nice to hear. I don't know about you, but that to me is very supportive, very reassuring, very confirming and validating when I get the on track or something that means the same thing in any other deck. You know. And when I said that, they showed me the clearing the way, and the clearing the way is to help you course correct. All right. We have the increscent moon. And let's get one more, please. Let's get one more, please, for health and healing. All right. Okay, so let's break this down, shall we? We have the Queen of Scrolls for shamanic initiations. We have the Queen of Scrolls, the Waterfall, and the Master Artisan. So let me show you those. Queen of Scrolls, the Waterfall, which I know I showed you these, but I just wanted to make sure and the Master Artisan. Okay. So let's do these first, and then we'll get to these. All right. So Queen of Scrolls, again, like I said, this looks, and I mean, come on, how opposites can you be when you look at shamanic type practices and beliefs and so forth, and then you look at what to me looks like a very traditional organized religion type of setting and information. It just looks like maybe contrasting beliefs, maybe not feeling supported in how you're wanting to go about things. Again, we had the Waterfall. This can be about, again, emotions moving very, very quickly, and things can seem like great turmoil, just like whoosh, right? It's like being hit with an onslaught of emotions or something. And that can really, it can really throw us for a loop, right? But it's knowing that things, once they come down here and it's like, whoa, there's the impact, work your way through, and you'll get back to this very calm pool that, yes, has things moving, but they're moving more with a flow versus this crashing down, right? I think, too, it's about finding that balance, right? Maybe you have things that you feel are, I just got the word warring within yourself, and it's about finding that balance within that is going to help your situation. There may be things that you have to work through in some way, shape, or form, but doing the work is what is going to bring this healing, this health, this healing. And I say health and healing because, we can have our emotions and or our thoughts can have a huge impact on our health. And there's a lot of material out there that you can read or listen to that talks about the impact of emotions on health. Okay. I also would say about this too, the Scrolls to me talks about intellect. It talks about the rules. It talks about wisdom. It talks about information that others have learned before us and have written down, and we've learned it, right? We've learned it. And then the Water talks about emotion. So again, I feel like it's a lot about balancing. And shamanic, I think, even the organized religions of any kind, it is about finding that balance, okay? I feel like all of it is really about balance. And then we have the Master Artisan. And it's interesting because he's making cups. Like there's 2 cups on his thing and a teapot. There's a cup. No, that's not a cup. There's a bowl and a very, very fancy, even fancier teapot on the desk behind him from the person behind him. And then he has these 2 bowls and 1 teapot. He's got 1 ornate cup and then a bowl and a teapot. And the one bowl and the teapot are not ornate at all. Okay. And and I'm going to show you here in a second. And this person is like putting crystals, or baubles is the word I actually got, into this artisan's hands. And it's like, okay, here's your tools. Here's the stuff. You're being given what you need. Now it's time for you to be creative and make your own thing. Make your own thing. Make it special. Take these two ordinary, things, and turn them into something very ornate, very dazzling, very you. So again, I feel like it's a lot about finding balance within that is going to help you to clear and heal a lot of stuff out of the way, that is going to lay your path straight, and allowing yourself to be and to have the freedom to create whatever that looks like for you. These very, very different approaches, and finding, that's where we kind of have to take, well, this works for me, this doesn't. This works for me, this doesn't. Now I'm going to synthesize the things together that work for me, and this is what it looks like for me, and this is what works, right? That's what it's, to me, what it's talking about. Now, we have children here. So again, this could be talking about beliefs and stuff that have been passed on from generation to generation. Talking about, wanting to do things to protect us, but maybe it just wasn't, it just didn't fit for us. It just didn't fit for us. Maybe it didn't fit for our path, our journey of what we're here to do this time. Whatever the case may be, or maybe it is you're trying to have children, but there's some cleanup work that needs to be done internally for yourself first. Can be mental, can be emotional, can be spiritual, can be physical, can be combinations thereof, whatever that is. Go find those people who make up your team, which is so individualized. Take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Excuse me. And I feel like that's really, really going to help you, because the very next thing we've got children, and that's a newborn baby. We've got children, we've got wishes fulfilled, clearing the way, and I think it's adsum. I'm not sure how to say it. But here's the thing, and I'll show you all of these. All right, let's do that first. All right, so we have children, right? I think I showed you this one, but let's just include it, okay? There's children. All right. Then we have wishes fulfilled. And I will say in this, let me look at what that is. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is there may be, it may be helpful and very supportive for you if this is something about you trying to create fertility within the self, whether it is to birth a child or birth something, a project, a business, a new way of life, a new way of being, whatever that is for you. All of this wishes fulfilled. This is about bounty to me. This is about bounty, variety, but look at this picture carefully. This is all like home baked goods. These are freshly picked fruits and vegetables. So I really feel like this is about, really taking care of the body. It's time to clear out and I just heard the word toxicities that we it's amazing to me how much we don't even realize that we ingest and consume that actually is not good for us, because somebody said, oh, it's okay, and they put it on the market, and they, whatever, which is funny because it's really been, so the last 3 times I've purchased bananas, organic bananas, there's no seeds in the middle. How are there no seeds and it's organic? Well, because a lot of times people think organic means it's non-GMO. A lot of people think organic means that it's, heirloom, that it hasn't been altered by man messing around with it, but that's not necessarily true. I even bought a bundle that not only didn't have seeds in it, but was hollow in the center, the whole bunch, all of them, not just one random banana in the bundle I bought or the bunch I bought, all of them in the bunch. They were hollow in the center. There were no seeds, and it literally snapped. It was like very firm, and it literally snapped. And you know, I would just say it's important. I feel like it's important to be aware of what you truly are ingesting. You know, doing your own research and doing your own work to confirm that what you're getting is actually what you think you're getting. Okay. Because I feel like there's things that need to be cleared out, and that's what's going to clear the way. It's going to get that roadblock out, which, notice this is a tree, which is a natural thing, right? But things are not always what they appear to be, I guess, is the only way I can think to say that. I'm trying to see what that is in the background. Oh, it's the house. Okay. So wanting to get to that house and home. And again, here we have a couple, you know, there's no child there, right? The home is back here. So I feel like this wanting to get home to this bounty, to this wish fulfilled, is going to require clearing out those things that are creating blockages. So whether those are, you know, beliefs or practices or emotions or getting in touch with who you are or creating your combo of who your team and what your team is. I do feel a lot of it has to do with, again, what you're choosing to ingest. I don't know what adsum means, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but if you look at this picture, she has not only angelic support, again, as we talked about, ancestral support is there. Generational ancestral support, as well as having a partner to come in, support, help, teach, assist, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. And then we come over here and we have the one that is about the health and healing. Oops. The health and healing. And again, this is taking a very natural, homeopathic, herbalism, flower essence, crystal essence, very nature oriented, nature source, nature sourced. Just making sure that the nature is actual nature, I feel, is important. All right. So we do have on track. Getting ready to get on the plane. He's got his tickets. He's got his suitcase. His foot is on the train. He knows the direction. Everything is on time. Everything is on time. Everything is ready to go. And then we have in crescent moon. I have some, okay. Yeah, I'm getting messages for that, but in crescent moon, the King of Keys, and setting your course. All right. So for one, the whole thing of, you know, on track, we've already kind of talked about that. Basically, the time is right. You're ready. You've got your stuff that, you know, it's time to create these changes, right? The in crescent moon, I don't know what the different stages and phases of the moon mean. Again, that's not my forte. If you want to know what that is, you can, you know, do your research, see what speaks to you, see if anything resonates with you about that. Sorry, that was bugging me. It's interesting here too, because here we have, again, he's creating this bust of a woman. And here he's creating these, you know, works of art in a different form. And so I feel like so he has busts of different genders, right? And then he's doing this one of a woman. Now, this could be someone of his dreams. It could be someone who's an actual person, because he has sketches over here in the background. I also feel like maybe some of you aren't sleeping well, but the first original message that I saw when I picked this up, when I saw the moon and I saw this working, was some of you could be working on things in your sleep and you don't realize it. You know, you could be dream working. Some of you, things are being done that you're, you know, that you might not be aware of, that your team is working on for you while you're sleeping. I also am getting a message. So again, only take what resonates, guys. Leave the rest, because, you know, these are different messages for different people. I'm also getting that it's someone is working on manifesting this person into being. And it could be that this man, and it doesn't have to be a male gender, it could be male energy, is working on manifesting this woman or this feminine energy. And we have this King of Keys, and it's like he's there, he's looking out at his domain and his kingdom, but he's alone. Maybe he's wanting this partnership. He's wanting a family. And then it's setting your course. So again, and the rainbow is there, right? It's figuring out what you want and getting your big picture. And again, if you need help with that, find somebody who is, that's their forte, right? Helping them to help, or having them help you figure out, okay, this is my big picture. This is what I want to create, achieve, reach, whatever you want to say there. And then have them help you. Or maybe you're supposed to be helping someone else. That maybe that's why I keep saying it that way. Figure out the milestones. And then, okay, so the first milestone is this. Now let's figure out the steps to get to that first milestone. So anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful. I feel like you've been given some direction. We're wanting to find balance. We are being open to maybe things that we haven't thought about before as an approach. Changing how we eat, our knowledge about what we're eating and how we feel about what we're eating. You know, knowing you're not alone, you have that support, but this work is going to clear the way for you to, you know, birth or create whatever it is you're wanting to create. And again, we have create, create, create. And it could be that someone is trying to manifest someone else, or wanting to manifest their craft or birth their business based on a craft or something. Okay, so anyways, guys, this was longer than I wanted it to be, but there you go. I don't shut off spirit. When spirit's talking to me and I'm getting those messages, I just roll with it until it's done. So anyways, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and sharing. And until next time, guys, bye.